Welcome back. Remember in Python that string is written as str, and this is a special word. Actually, it's a built-in, what we call function, or built-in action that we can take. Now, let me ask you this. What happens if I do string 100? 100 is clearly a number, an integer. But what if we run the string function on this? Let's find out. Let's do print here, and then run this. If I click run, I get 100. All right, but is this an int or a string? To find that out, once again, let's wrap this, so the answer of whatever this value is, into type, like so. I know this is a lot of brackets, but remember, we're evaluating this piece of code, so we're turning 100 into a string, or running the string action, and then we're going to check the type of this entire thing, and then we're going to print it out. If I click run, I see that it's a string type. So we've converted 100 into string using this. Now, just to confuse you a little bit more, what if we do something like int? Like this. All right, even more brackets. What happens now? Can you guess? Well, we convert 100 into a string, then convert it back into an integer, and then we check the type of it, which is a class int, and then we print that. So remember, this was the same as me saying a equals str 100, and then b is going to equal int of a, because we're evaluating this part, and then I'm saying c is going to equal the type of whatever b is, and then finally we're printing c. So that piece of code was the same as doing this. Very, very cool. Now, this is the idea of type conversion. Again, if I were to write that down, it's called type conversion. We're converting the type of our data types. And you can do that throughout programming. And we'll talk a lot about this throughout the course. But it's the main reason we have things like str, int, we have things like float, and many other data types that we're going to talk about. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.